Attention passionate Cleveland Browns fans. Breaking news. Something big is happening in the AFC North, and it could completely change the game. We're talking about a development that could have a direct impact on the Cleveland Browns' path toward another championship run. A potential shift in power that could leave one of our division rivals struggling for years to come. We're bringing you this story first. But before we get started, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, make sure to subscribe to the channel and help us grow this amazing community. Let's reach 2,000 subscribers together. Share this video with your friends and fellow Browns fans. Now, let's get into today's news. Browns Nation, pay very close attention to this, because a rumor that's starting to gain traction around NFL circles could put Andrew Berry in front of a very interesting decision. And honestly, this is one of those stories that seems unlikely at first. But the more you examine the details, the more it starts to make sense. Everything revolves around a possible move involving the Detroit Lions and one of the NFL's most talented tight ends, Sam Laporta. It may seem too early to be talking about a trade, especially since Laporta remains one of Detroit's top offensive weapons. But there's one factor that no NFL franchise can ignore forever: the salary cap. And that's exactly where this conversation begins. While many fans are focused on the quarterback battle, the offensive rebuild, or future draft picks, some analysts are already looking at a much bigger strategic picture. According to ESPN analyst Ben Solak, there's a legitimate argument that could put Sam Laporta at the center of one of the NFL's next blockbuster trade discussions. The logic is straightforward. The Lions have built one of the league's most talented rosters over the past few years. The problem is that keeping this core together is going to become increasingly expensive. In the coming months, Detroit will need to negotiate massive contract extensions with cornerstone players like Jahmyr Gibbs, Brian Branch, and several other young stars who have quickly become essential pieces of the franchise. And when that time comes, difficult decisions are unavoidable. Not everyone can receive a top-tier contract. That's exactly why Solak raised a question that's getting attention across the league. Does it really make sense for Detroit to pay more than $15 million per season to a player who may not even be the focal point of the offense? According to Solak, while Laporta is an outstanding receiving tight end, he shares offensive responsibilities with several other playmakers and isn't considered an elite blocker, something that becomes increasingly important when teams begin re-evaluating their financial priorities. Right now, it's nothing more than speculation. There has been no indication that the Lions are actively trying to trade him. But once conversations like this begin, front offices across the league start paying attention. And one of those teams could very well be the Cleveland Browns. After all, Andrew Berry has consistently shown that he's always watching the trade market, especially when young, productive players with long-term upside become available. That's why many Browns fans are starting to ask the same question. If Sam Laporta actually becomes available, should Cleveland make a move? Before answering that, it's worth remembering that the Browns may have already found a hidden gem in the 2025 NFL Draft. Selected in the third round, Harold Fannin Jr. quickly exceeded expectations. Even while playing in one of the NFL's least productive offenses, the former Bowling Green standout displayed maturity, consistency, and an impressive ability to produce regardless of who was playing quarterback. During an otherwise difficult offensive season, Fannin was one of the few reliable bright spots. Now entering his second NFL season under new head coach Todd Monken, expectations for his development have never been higher. Monken has built his coaching career around maximizing the tight end position. He did it at the University of Georgia. He did it with the Baltimore Ravens, helping turn Mark Andrews into one of the league's elite tight ends. And all signs suggest he plans to do the same in Cleveland. But there's one important detail. Behind Fannin, the Browns still have several question marks. Rookie Joe Royer enters training camp as the leading candidate for the backup role, while Carson Ryan is also fighting for playing time. Both are promising young players, but neither has demonstrated the NFL production or experience that Sam Laporta has already established.